Good evening friends, how are you doing? This side Rahul Magan here as the Chief Executive Officer of Treasury Consulting LLP. And this time we are not covering any technical topic, rather I wanted to tell you about myself. Because you know you are getting my name lot of places like seminar, conferences, my role as a corporate treasurer, my training program. So there are a lot of questions which I'm getting from you people exactly what I'm doing. Although there is a lot of stuff which has been available on the internet which can tell you exactly what I'm doing, what was my role, what I did, and what are my plannings. So let me start from the scratch. I born and brought up in India. I belongs to a businessman family. From where I started my life. I born in Delhi. My father is a businessman, and then I started my life and slowly from schooling, and I moved to my graduation. I did my graduation in information technology. The idea is very simple. I would like to understand about information technology. I would like to understand how the world moves in IT. And even at that time, in 2001 to 2004, when a 3 years grad program I was doing in the information technology, I was having a belief that it is IT which is running the business, not the reverse, which is business which is running the IT. I hope when you are watching this video, you are able to appreciate this fact, because nowadays Indian information technology companies are losing because they were not been able to adapt the IT, like especially cloud and cloud related technologies. Then I spared 1 year for my self study because I wanted to be the best in foreign exchange, finance and co-finance. From 2001 to 2004 I did my graduate and graduation, and 2004 to 2005 I did a small break. In this break I learned about foreign exchange, international financial markets. I would like to thank you my international professors in few international countries, those who helped me during in that period, and my special credit to the LinkedIn that helped me in understanding that. In 2005-2007 I started my masters, which is masters in business administration. Here I learned everything about core finance, foreign exchange, derivatives. Although you understand that I studied in India, so India is more of bookish than a practical knowledge, but every time I tried to be practical. In that regards, I would like to give 100% credit to LinkedIn, because through LinkedIn I met a lot of friends from Australia and international nations, and they helped me a lot in understanding exactly how this practical world moves. Although till 2007 I was not having any exposure where how really what exactly is the difference between range forward and serial. I was not aware about that. But at least through variety of discussions on the LinkedIn that has happened, and over the period I joined so many clubs, that has helped me to understand that the world of class, the world we have in the class is far different than the world we have outside, and that made the base. In 2008, I started my journey. In fact, it was not 2008, it was 2007 when I started my journey, and with this I got elected in SCL Technologies Limited. I started with the treasury function of SCL Technologies Limited, from where I went ahead. From 2007 till 2009, I served SCL Technologies Limited, and in this I was acting as a financial analyst for SCL Technologies in the corporate treasury. I would like to thank you SCL for giving me that opportunity. It was a very wonderful period in SCL, and I learned a lot of things. I always tell, it's not that I'm giving my interview, I always tell to everybody that if you ever get a chance to work in the finance department of SCL, you shouldn't say no about it, because there is a lot to learn. A company with more than $6 billion of exposure, almost 75 countries of the globe. The company have more than 100,000 people on the board. The company who is doing everything about information technology, and the company who have around 100 offices only in the north of India. So you can very well understand that you just pick the department and there is a lot to learn. I would like to thank you, somebody who is in the sky, who helped me to have to be a part of the treasury department of SCL Technologies Limited. I learned really a lot there. I learned what foreign exchange all about, what the regulatory compliance is all about. Basically, I never felt shy in saying so that the real world of the treasury I learned from SCL, that how deep is the world, how deep is the ODI compliances, OBR compliances, and so on and so forth. It was very exciting time from 2007 to 2009 in SCL. Then in 2009 I left SCL due to some reasons, and from 2009 I started my journey with an Indian counterpart of an American subsidiary, which is exlservice.com India Private Limited. I joined as an assistant manager there, and over the period I have moved to a designation of the manager. And believe me, in the 7 years of my journey with EXL, I played the role of assistant vice president every day, because there wasn't any assistant vice president when I joined, or even if he was there, then the entire and everything was on me. I was handling the entire treasury function, every decision and everything. Even though there were bosses, but you know how bosses are like. They are always ready to tell you if you are wrong, but they never be able to guide you when you are right. So I handled the entire treasury function in EXL. I handled the foreign exchange department, I handled the investment divisions, I handled the regulatory compliances, the banks, the licensing and all. Except few things, EXL was also a good journey. I learned a lot from EXL, especially I would credit EXL for so much so Excel they have, because there is nothing automate there. It's all about Excel. So I made a lot of financial models in Excel, and I cannot tell because there is certain professional things which we should not discuss here. There are a lot of Excel models which we made here, and these Excel models are still a barometer in EXL. And this journey went on in the last 7 years. But roughly around 2012 and 2013, life has taken a turn. So my role as a corporate treasurer has taken a deep turn. When the first time in 2011, 2012 November, I got invited by Eurofinance to speak in their international conference to be happened in Mumbai. I wasn't sure how I got that invitation, but later on I got to know that Eurofinance has selected me only because of my huge activity, lot of activity which I am doing on the LinkedIn. So later on, when I met with the executive director of the Eurofinance in Mumbai, she told me that Catherine, she told me that we selected you only because of your participation in the Eurofinance and participation on the LinkedIn, and we found your thoughts very well articulated and so on. From where my belief on the LinkedIn went much stronger, and today I'm extremely proud to say that I have more than 80 million networking on the LinkedIn, more than 17,000 connections, and I have over 60, I'm joined over more than 60 groups. I have over 3 profiles on LinkedIn and serving more than 100 groups, and every day I am posting more than 10 to 12 different thoughts on LinkedIn. I have my own LinkedIn account, which is Maverick Traders, which sitting have more than 3,500 members. And out of this 3,500 members, 90% are international members. We have our own page, which is Treasury Consulting LLP, which will surely come later. So there are a lot of activity which I'm doing on LinkedIn. It is winters, it is summers, it is fall, and so on and so forth. We are doing a lot of activities on LinkedIn, and we continue to do so. Believe me that I'll make sure that in the next few years of time, because today I am 33, by the time I turn 35, we will make more strong LinkedIn across the globe. So 2012 was a brilliant year for me, because to be honest, this was the first time when I did my first international visit across the globe, which is Thailand, and then I went to Mumbai to attend my first conference in Eurofinance. I was very lucky. I felt very good once I went to Eurofinance, and in fact I was lucky because my ex-boss from SCL, Mr. Neeraj Munarka, was also here. He was standing next to me. He was sitting in front of me, and he was watching my thought. I was asked to invite on a panel discussion on a volatility in the Indian currency. I articulated my thoughts in such a way that I am extremely proud to say that Eurofinance not only invited me in the same conference for a second discussion, even though I was not officially assigned for that, but also Eurofinance has given me an invitation to join their conferences, which annual event which they are doing in Singapore, which they are doing every year in May. And here is the start of a journey of my life, which is the most exciting part. It was May 2013 when I went to Singapore. I attended the first Eurofinance, in fact the first international event by any big publication house or any big forum like Eurofinance. I was fortunate. Thank you to someone in the sky and the skills I acquired. I won the Global Treasury Award from here. It was a quiz. It was a Bosch game that has happened by Standard Chartered Bank in Eurofinance, and I won that. More than 500 to 800 participants were there from different countries. In fact, I still remember that both Google and Microsoft corporate treasurers were there. Singapore corporate treasurers were there. But out of these 500-700 people, I won the show. and I got awarded with the Apple iPad. Here confirms my belief that I should move on, that the world is much farther than we generally see in our offices, which is in India. From 2013 till 2015, I just joined numerous amount of foreign exchange conferences, treasury conferences, international speaking events, and believe me, in this last 3 years, I am empaneled on more than 26 international forums, which covers Eurofinance, Euromoney, Association of Corporate Treasurer London, which covers your Hong Kong trading places, and a lot of things. I am Association of Corporate Treasurer, ASSOCHAM, NASSCOM, FICCI. I joined more than 26 forums as a speaker. 2015 was a very great year because that came with a very good show. I started my consulting part in 2015. I went to Singapore and I realized that the world of consulting is very big, and I do have an exotic experience in consulting. Exotic experience in the consulting, like I have something which I can offer to consulting. And I have decided that because the job, you know how Indian bosses behave like and how things are going, you will definitely not get anything what you are doing. You will definitely not get rewarded for what you are doing. So I decided to move ahead for a consulting part. 2015 I started offering consulting services. I started offering consulting services to the people across the globe. My first contract was in Singapore. Slowly we moved to Hong Kong, we moved to Thailand, we moved to others. We moved to Thailand, we moved to Hong Kong, and we did several training. We did several consulting across Asia Pacific. And I was very fortunate that I started in 2017. I started in 2015, and today I am doing consulting services across Asia. From 2017 till 2015 till 2016, I did a lot of training programs outside. I created my image as a trainer. I did a lot of training programs, and today I am very proud to say that I am a full-fledged and a trainer on and having variety of clients on the board, like Institute of Chartered Accountant of India, Institute of Company Secretary, Singapore Management University, and University of Delhi. I have a lot of clients across the board, and I am doing trainings within and outside India. 2016 July, I decided to move ahead. I thought that, like Bill Gates, who decided to put all his energies on Microsoft and left Harvard, and which he acknowledged, I decided that I should be thankful to the EXL, and here I devoted all my energies to my company, to my firm, to my venture, which is Treasury Consulting LLP. I said thanks to EXL in July 2016, and from where I devoted my all energies on my passion and my company, which I was always thought of when I started my career in 2007. The world today known as that's Treasury Consulting LLP. I'm thankful to EXL for giving me 7 years of in their treasury functions. It was a wonderful time except few moments, and we learned a lot. We did several things together. It was a very nice time. Collectively, I spent almost 9.5 years in a treasury function in my life, and I saw all weathers: winter, summers, fall. I saw how rupee turns 50. I saw how rupee turns 60. I saw rupee turn 65. I saw when Philippines peso premium was negative. I saw everything. I saw when GBP was 1 GBP was equals to $2. I saw when 1 GBP is 1.25. So things went very good in the last 9.5 years, and now I am owner of my own company, Treasury Consulting LLP. There are a lot of apprehensions about this company, what exactly this company is doing. We are getting a lot of emails every day, what this company is doing, how this company is working, and so on and so forth. But I want to tell you something what this company is all about. Treasury Consulting LLP is not a new company. Yes, if you go to the Ministry of Corporate Affairs, you will get to know that this company got registered in May 2016. Of course, from the official point of view, on an official note, this is a new company. But this company is nothing but the inclination of 100% of my energies, which I did from 2012 till 2016, in the form of a venture. So sitting today, Treasury Consulting LLP is an official face of what I used to do. Now I am a trainer with variety of forums. Treasury Consulting LLP is doing a lot of training programs. Treasury Consulting LLP is a limited liability partnership firm which incorporated in India in May 2016. And believe me, we are just a 7 months old company and we are doing wonderful. We have our clients across Singapore, Hong Kong, Mauritius, Malaysia, Thailand, Bahrain, Iran, Dubai, everywhere. In fact, I am very pleased to share that the company has started the online academy few days ago, and we have started our batch in Saudi Arabia in the last week. Now we are training the traders of Saudi Arabia. It's being very fortunate that company is doing very well, and we should credit to somebody in the sky for that. The company is having number of business team. We have knowledge commerce, we have a dedicated training division, we have a dedicated publication division, we have a foreign exchange consulting desk which is consulting people across the globe, we have an analytics desk, we have a virtual CFO services, we have virtual auditor services, and there are a lot of things which we are offering. We have governance, risk and compliance, and we have Asia fraud chapter. I would like to take a small detour here when it comes to the Asia fraud chapter. This journey started in 2015 when I got an opportunity from one top institute of the globe, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, to perform trainings on a fraud and forensic. I started in 2015 and slowly I bring the confidence that I am able to deliver a lot of training programs in fraud and forensics also. Here starts the journey of fraud and forensics and analytics. Because I was having a great experience in anti-money laundering in the banking, and I am an avid reader. I love reading. I keep reading about how the things are happening and how things are moving. Slowly, I made my place in fraud and forensics, and over the period I got appointed as a country director for 2 international forums across the globe. And with this, I decided to move ahead and decided to create my own fraud chapter, which is Treasury Consulting LLP fraud chapter. So if you go to our website, which is www.treasuryconsulting.in, you will get to know that we are having our own fraud chapter. Over the period, this company has accumulated a lot. This company is having a treasury, training division, publication division. We have different business domains like accounting, insurance, knowledge commerce. People talking about e-commerce, we created knowledge commerce. We have everything around. We have governance, risk and compliance. We have foreign exchange consulting desk. In fact, I am very pleased to share that this company is all scheduled to announce the classroom trainings also. We have our monthly magazine which is known as the Maverick Treasury. This monthly magazine is even Reserve Bank of India is also a subscriber of that. We are circulating this to magazine. We are also very honored that this magazine is a part of the global leading e-platforms like Amazon, Zoomag, Maxter, Readware, Pocket Max, and still growing. The list is endless. We continue to move on. Like there is a very good proverb in Australia in cricket that the way you end your career is not the same you started it. So the way I'm going to end my career would never be the same the way I started with. I started with the thought of a magazine, and today this magazine is available on the top 5 platforms of the globe. And believe me, Maxter is the #1 digital platform of the globe. More than 8,500 international magazines are already a part of Maxter, and I'm very happy that our magazine, which is Maverick Treasury, is also a part of the Maxter and growing. I'm also very pleased to share that in 2017 first week, January, very new year, I'm launching my new book in association with an international publisher, which I cannot tell right now. This magazine would this book titled Techniques to Hedge Your Interest Rate Exposure. This book will cover that how as a corporate or a bank you can hedge your interest rate exposure. You can very well vouch the same. You go anywhere and you will get to know that you have no book across the globe right now when it comes to the interest rate hedging. So this is what the journey of Treasury Consulting LLP till now. In fact, we are very fortunate that I wanted to share one good note that we are just a 7-month-old company, and today I got an email from SP Jan, which is one of the very biggest business schools across the globe, SP Jan, and they wanted Treasury Consulting LLP to participate in their placement process. So the Treasury Consulting LLP should come on their board and take out these people. In the last 7 months, we did several things which we really wanted to do, and we believe that 2017 would be a testing year for us. But we, of course, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. The entire credit goes to LinkedIn, our international friends, people sitting in Australia and Singapore. They always helped us, they always motivated us, they always guided us. that how we should move forward, what are the mistakes we did, and what are the new things we should do on. I should be especially thankful for my friends in Australia and Singapore in that regards. They are really a top guider for us. What are our plans for 2017 and moving forward? Treasury Consulting LLP would do a lot of stress on the foreign exchange consulting desk. We already have one person as our partner, which is IFC Market, which is a Cyprus based firm. We would like to establish a foreign exchange desk in India, and then we would like to replicate in Asia. And in this we already have MT4, MetaTrader 4, as a live platform of the currency. We are looking forward to reach to MT5. We are looking forward to reach to ECN and C Trader. So these new technology Treasury Consulting LLP is acquiring. We would like to enhance our the capabilities of our analytics desk. Today we are covering the 8 analytics, which is AML, fraud, which is your financial analytics, cash flow analytics, ratio based analytics, AML analytics, Basel 3, IFRS, business analytics, and data analytics. So we are doing a lot of things which we are supposed to do. In 2017, we would specially concentrate on our publication desk, and we made it more strong. We are planning to have one more magazine on the board, but unfortunately the bandwidth of the company is limited, so there are a lot of things which we really wanted to do, but we've not been able to do right now. We really planning that by 2017 we should have one more magazine, and I'm seriously interested, except this book which I'm launching in January 2017 on interest rate derivative. I'm really interested to have another 3 books in 2017, that to having an international publisher. We are really interested to have an economic newspaper also in this country, but of course the bandwidth and the cost matters of everything which we need to see and do. Treasury Consulting LLP is having a lot of plans in place, and which we really need to execute, and we need to work it out. I also wanted to invite you to join our club, which is Treasury Consulting LLP club, which is the Mavericks, which is a very unique club. This club will offer you everything practical, 100% software oriented, and no politics. There is nothing politics. It's all about meritocracy and technical thoughts. There are a lot of topics which are getting deliberated across the globe, but unfortunately we've not been able to reach at that. You're also welcome to participate very soon in our sale also, which is Treasury Consulting Merchandise Store. Treasury Consulting Merchandise Store will start selling from its own brand, which is magazine, books, and everything which is there. We also would like to invite to be a part of our online academy. Sitting today, our online academy is offering 16 courses. We would like to increase this to 26 by March 2017. I'm also very honored to say you that we have our YouTube channel. We have a brand which is Foreign Exchange Maverick Thinkers. This brand, believe me, I'm very thankful to somebody to whom I met, and he guided me to make this brand. I started this journey in roughly 2006 and 7. In 2009, and it took me almost 8 years. And today this brand Foreign Exchange Maverick Thinker is available everywhere. We are on the LinkedIn, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, Telegram, your Google Groups, Google Blog, WordPress. We are Zing. We are everywhere. In fact, Treasury Consulting LLP along with this brand is now a very good presence on the social economic we have in the crowdfunding platforms like AngelList, Kickstarter, and Crowdfunder and all. We are slowly moving towards equity funding sites also. We are not looking for any funding now. We look for funding in 2019, and we first plan to list this company in National Stock Exchange in the next 3 years. So the next few years is very important for Treasury Consulting LLP, wherein we'll do a lot of things in publications, foreign exchange, analytics. We would continue to add a lot of training programs. We would continue to add a lot of clients. Of course, I would like to stress one fact: if we do 10 things, 2 things would surely go wrong. Anybody, if you do 10 things, 2 things would surely go wrong. Even Bill Gates, Steve Jobs, Warren Buffett, Larry Ellison, they cannot say that they did 100 things and out of 100, all 100 went right. So if Treasury Consulting LLP will do 10 things, 2 things will surely go wrong. But yes, we should always learn what Chanakya has said, that you should not only learn from your mistake, but also you should learn the mistakes which others are doing. So company is learning not only from the mistakes which we did in the last 7 months, but also the mistakes with other startups and which others big companies are doing. Because Chanakya rightly said, you're not been able to do all the mistakes which everybody is doing, because the life is very short. So if we do 10 things, 2 things will surely backfire. We have now started our three times in a week mail service, which are currently circulated to 700 and 800 people, wherein we are handing over, we are giving the market update, because I acted as a treasurer, and in this I serve front office, middle office, and CFO office. So this was my journey till now, and I invite you to be a part of Treasury Consulting LLP. This personal interview, which we are going to upload on the YouTube, is just to clear the apprehensions that what this company is doing. This company is nothing but the energies, all energies of mine, not as a corporate treasurer, but as a founding member of a Treasury Consulting LLP. We would continue to do new things in the life, and in 2017 would be a testing years for us, because of course market would be very volatile. But of course, again, when the going gets tough, the tough gets going. You are always welcome to visit our website www.treasuryconsulting.in. Our email IDs are mentioned there, but still I am mentioning, which is info@treasuryconsulting.in and rahul.magan@treasuryconsulting.in. My personal contact number is 9899242978. I am highly reachable person. You are welcome to connect with me anywhere on LinkedIn, YouTube, WhatsApp, Twitter, and everything. But before winding up this video, I would like to thank you SL Technologies Limited. I would like to thank you EXL. I would like to thank you my friends in Australia and Singapore. I would like to thank you everybody, and somebody who's in the sky to whom I cannot meet, to guided me in the early part of life. And before winding up this session, I always felt very lucky in my life, like what Steve Jobs always said, that I did what I always wanted to do. I'm very lucky that I wanted to be a part of a treasury function. I worked as a treasury function for SCL and EXL for 9.5 years. It was a great journey except few moments. 9.5 years is not a short time. I learned everything. I am thankful to my people in Australia and Singapore, those who guided me on the LinkedIn and still guiding me that how to move forward, because you cannot be expert in everything. I am thankful to my parents who always guiding me that this is how you should do, although sometimes agreements and disagreements keep moving. I am thankful to somebody in the sky who blessed me blessed with the journey of as a corporate treasurer, and now helping me to put all of my energies in my venture. Like Microsoft, Bill Gates started, he put all his energies on his venture, which is Microsoft, and I am putting all in energy in my venture, which is Treasury Consulting LLP. This company is bound to do very new things. The last few lines I wanted to quote, which Steve Jobs said, that everything around you, which you term this as a life, is not made up by the people, those who are smarter than you. So you can change it, you can put your mark on it. Everything what has been inherited by Treasury Consulting LLP, this is not life for us. We are here to change it, be it training, publication, knowledge commerce, your governance, risk and compliance, everything. We are here to change it. So this company, by the time I am on the board of this company, we are going to be 100% practical and 100% software oriented. And today this companies have more than 7 or 8 softwares where we have an excellent command. And I have given you my words. By the time the June 2017 would come, this company would not only have a beautiful website, which we already have, plus we would have an app available on your Google Store, plus we would have an excellent platform on crowdfunding sites and equity crowdfunding sites. Plus this company would have a beautiful platform on all the publications domain like Amazon, Zoom and all. 2017 is a very important year. And last time from my side, 2017 the company would enter into fintech also, which is financial technologies. I served as a corporate treasurer for 9.5 years. I saw how Thomson Reuters work. I saw how Bloomberg works. And I'm ready to replicate a product of like a Thomson Reuters and Bloomberg, because I know that what are various pros and cons in this product, which we can remove and we can make a best product. If any crowdfunding person or any equity funding person or any IT person is watching this interview and he believes in our strength, what we have told till now, and he can replicate, he can saw it everywhere, the places where I mentioned, he is welcome to contact me. I am seriously interested to make fintech a beautiful part for Treasury Consulting LLP, and this would surely happen in 2017, because I believe that 2017 is a year of fintech and it is a year for startups. With this, we will thank you very much, and it's been a great journey. Thank you very much for your time. I'm always reachable. Thank you.